Sorry to the fans that were planning to watch at an hour ago.
That was me.
Fans.
All the fans.
All the fans.
Hey,
Actually,
hey,
I did have a couple people.
I've got a view.
So,
There's 2 people watching.
Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully, it's Brandon and Dallin. We'll
Probably
see.
not.
Dallin?
Probably not.
Like Dallin
Yeah, Dallin.
Terry?
Like Dallin. Oh, we don't use full name. Yeah, he's gonna watch tonight, so we'll see if he is or not. Because I told him I was like, okay, guys, it's gonna be 15. Okay, guys, it's gonna be 30, and then now here we go. So anyway, anybody want to give us the recap? You do. No one. We should take turns. Oksana gets to pick now because she did last time.
Okay.
Okay, Parkinson.
Okay, what happened last time is we went down in the rats, we killed the rats, and then we went, that was the time before, but then we went to we found a hole in the wall, and then we found some goblins, and these goblins were like, hey, we're gonna go help rescue Turok, I think his name was, the other goblin that was in the prison with us. And so we were like, yeah, let's rescue him, and we started to dig a tunnel, and we dug for quite a long time, for a whole month in my life that I'll never get back.
Yeah.
I think I can say I'm an experienced dwarf now, or dwarf miner, but I'm not a dwarf, I'm human. So I'm gonna put that on my job applications. But I'm an experienced miner. But we did that, and then we got to the prison, and we found Turok, and now there's some goop.
Trob is his name.
Oh, Trob, sorry. Wait,
Yep.
Who's Turok? Who's Turok?
Kotick is the
Tokek.
second-hand man. He's the one that speaks common that you guys have been interacting with.
Dude, my guy doesn't
My
care
homie.
about these guys. He just wants to get out alive. I like Owen and I like Lilith. They got me this far. So these other guys, they don't matter to me. Hopefully they don't.
I don't matter.
So, Owen, I think you. Oh, I can't put my chips there. That's right on the map. Dang it! That's my cell phone too. Like, see, people can't even see my cell phone on the map.
The papers ripped a
But
little
so
bit.
now this goop, black goop, is seeping through the wall, and it doesn't look like it's friendly. So
It definitely
Yep.
looks like it's spreading.
you think it is
Yep, and
friendly?
at that,
I definitely think it's coming after us.
Oh, really?
So,
Do you think?
100%. Hey guys.
yep.
I'm using my giant D20 today. For D20
That's
roll,
so cool.
just so you guys
That's
know.
huge.
I keep forgetting to use it, so I'm just got it today.
Awesome. I'm excited. And so, yep, and Owen got us caught up pretty much to the point, but then the Black Ooze did pop the rock out, which landed on Gremmin, the other goblin that you learned his name. And then the Black Goop was able to consume Gremmin super quickly, and then just started rolling and continued to go to you guys. And that is where we left off. Goblin. What are you guys doing?
Running.
Yeah, we're booking it. We need to go.
So you're all running.
100%.
All right,
yeah, I'm
perfect.
dipping out.
So everyone needs to make initiative checks.
See how loud this thing is when I roll it.
Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness.
That's pretty loud.
That's so loud. Why?
That loud.
All right.
Kind of loud.
Oh, where did he go? Where did he go? All right, perfect. So, anybody above 20? No one above 20. All right, 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
12.
Wait, I got
12.
11.
All right.
I got 11.
All right, there we go. All right, so Owen is 12, and Arkman is 11.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, 5 to 10.
9.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Some pretty good
Lilith.
rolls.
Not bad. So you guys, so this is what you see happen. The ooze, he seems to be taking a little extra time, just consuming the rest of Gremlin towards you guys. But you see the goblins, they're all just booking it, just like in a mass, and they're hitting your legs, and as you're running, they seem to be just getting a little bit ahead of you, but not too much.
I was way far back. I remember that. I dipped out right before.
He did, actually.
Okay. You did. I'll give you advantage on that initiative then.
Yeah.
You can roll again.
Oh, nat 20.
What?
Okay, cool. So, all right, Owen. So actually, you find yourself, the goblins are just headed towards you. What are you going to do?
Run.
All right.
I'm not trying to fight this thing. I'm running away from it.
All right, everyone's running.
All I have to do is just outrun the goblins.
Okay.
And hopefully...
All right, Arkman, what are you
hunger
doing?
will be
Oh yeah, I'm
satiated.
dipping out towards the exit that they came in. I'm like, peace, suckers.
Okay, cool. So Arkman, he seems to be leading the pack, and as you are taking the lead, you come into that same room, the one that's on the map right now.
Right here.
And to your, you're running through the goblin camp. You could see them. You're hopping over the stuff. And so to the right, you see the water going down, and it goes into a little hole, a hole too small for you to fit through. But to the left, you see that the wall is straight and slick, almost like it's been carved that way. And where the water's coming from seems to have made to help direct the water there. And it's tall, like you could fit in that chasm there.
Is the water flowing down that direction?
Yeah, it's flowing towards the little hole.
Can I jump the water? Is it pretty deep? Is it pretty far, or is it?
So it's like puddle sized.
And what is this path right here? This is the exit, right?
Yeah, that'd be the only logical. That the goblin said that's the way they came from.
Yeah, dude, I'm dipping out that way.
Cool. So you hop, you do a little splash, and now you're headed out that way. All right, and then so Lilith and Owen, you see the goblins are all running towards you, and you can, the ooze not far behind you guys. You guys come up to the camp, and you can see Traub is telling them to just grab the necessities. They are grabbing their stuff. They're grabbing weapons, they're grabbing everything, and they're getting ready to book it. What are you gonna do? I need a fork though, but thank you. Oh, just eat it?
Well,
Oh,
I'll just
you are the
continue
man.
to run. Do I see Arkman?
Arkman.
You do. You do see his butt as he flies around the corner.
Okay, I'm just
Arkman.
gonna run in the same direction. I trust you with my life here.
Dude, I don't trust my own. I'm
You
just
think
dipping.
you're all the way out? Oh, jeez.
So you guys all run up. So you guys, all three of you kind of get caught up to. Well, Arkman's still a little ahead, but you guys surpass the goblins. But now the goblins are right with you. They're right behind you, right on your heels. And you look back, and the ooze is still coming, but it's not catching up to you guys just yet. And so, So you guys come up, Arkman. You come up, and in front of you are 3 different paths.
Ah, son of a biscuit. So
3 different tunnels, I should say.
Okay, so which one is the biggest and looks like it's been carved out of?
So make a survival check.
They all look the same.
What'd you get?
I got a 2. So they all look the same.
So yeah, you're looking at the ground, you're looking around, and you're like, man, these tunnels. There's not much to differentiate between them.
Do I see any light coming out of them? Any of them?
No. Do you have a torch up?
I do have my own torch, yeah. So I probably.
I imagine you would. Okay, so no, you don't see any light. You just see your torch. There's no other lights down the tunnel.
Well, I choose the right.
All right. So the time that took you to look and investigate this stuff, Owen and Lilith catch up to you.
Sup?
Right.
Can I do the survival check too?
You may.
Because I don't know if he did or not.
So you do see him turning to the right, though.
So it's 16.
Okay, you can tell that, as you're looking around, there's not much to differentiate between the 2 tunnels, except you can see that there would be some tracks, almost goblin-like tracks coming from the left tunnel.
So would it tell me that we need to go to the left one?
That's what you pick up. I mean, you can tell. I mean, it would seem there's goblin traffic between the left tunnel and the tunnel you guys just came out of, and there's no other track coming from the other two tunnels.
Okay, I'm gonna shout real loudly. I'm like, hey, we're going to the left. That's the right one.
Do I hear this?
Arkman went right. It's right hand rule. I'm gonna follow Arkman.
I'm gonna yell back to. Do I hear them? Though? Do I hear them?
Yeah, you hear them.
I'm gonna yell back and be like, "Let's choose the right. Let the goblins die."
If the goblins go left, hopefully the ooze will just go left with them, and then we can double back around.
So, as you guys are all discussing this, you just see the goblins. They're all running, and they all take a left.
I really don't want to split the party, but I'm going to. I'm gonna shoot left.
All right, Lilith takes off with the goblins, and Owen, I guess. Owen and Arkman take down the right.
No, dude. As she goes to the left, try to get. How far ahead is Arkman?
He's like 20 feet.
Arkman.
Nah, dude, I'm dipping.
Okay, I'll keep following Arkman.
I just dropped all my dice on the ground. That's okay. I got a couple sets.
I can't leave him alone. At least Lilith has goblins with her.
Wow.
And just all alone.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm about to. Actually, I'm fine. Okay, I'm back. So.
Take the left path, ooze. Take the left path.
All right. So how far do you guys go? Arkman and Owen, how far do you guys go down your path?
I just keep going.
Until we have a reason to not go any further.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just running until I feel like I'm either safe, that the thing's not chasing me anymore, or either I can't.
Either a dead end or another path to choose.
Okay. So you guys continue down that way for a little while. Goblins and Lilith are headed to the left. All right. So, are you guys watching the path, or are you just like completely going?
What do you mean?
Are you guys watching to see? Like, you said you were gonna watch to see which way the ooze took. Are you staying to watch to see which way?
Oh,
or are
no,
you
I'm
just
not
going?
staying.
No, I'm not watching to watch the ooze, but I'm watching in front of me. I'm making sure that I'm not tripping over anything and stuff like that. Like,
Cool.
I'm like running at like a decent speed, not fast enough. I mean, like trip on a rock and kill myself. You know what I mean?
Okay, I want both you and Owen to make dexterity checks.
Straight up dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could add acrobatics if you would like.
14.
17.
Awesome. So you guys, there are some rocks. It's not smooth down this tunnel, but you're able to, you're good. All right. I gotta roll for someone to see which way he can pick up.
Oh. Yeah, roll for someone. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He and then. Okay, so. So Lilith and the goblins, you guys come up to a crevice. It's about 5 feet in width, and it just drops down straight. And you see the goblins. They're taking their time. They're all kind of jumping one by one over this crevice, but they're going fast because they think they're pretty sure this ooze is following them, and they're gonna make some checks.
Oh man!
All right, so you could tell about 3/4 of the goblins make the jump just fine.
Oh, shoot.
But there's like 2 or 3 that they miss and they fall down the crevice screaming.
Oh, I don't want to fall.
All right.
Yay.
Make Are you gonna jump?
I'm gonna take a good run to that, and yeah.
All right, make an athletics check.
Oof, 17.
Yeah, you clear it just fine. It's only 5 feet, and you're like,
Okay.
what, 6 foot tall or something like that? I mean, for these goblins,
You could make
tough
a
feat.
body bridge.
Wow.
I'm just like the goblins could have just walked across you.
You could have saved goblin lives.
Selfish.
If I was PETA.
All right. What's your guys' passive perception, you two?
14.
I think mine is 13.
Okay. So you guys come up, and you guys can both see in the distance, because you have your torch, that there is now a figure in this tunnel. You can see it. It seems to be larger. You can't quite tell if it's a rock or a creature, just not just yet, but it's kind of like it looks like it's just motionless. What do you guys do?
How far ahead does it look like it is?
It's about 30 feet.
We can't tell what it is.
It's motionless. You guys can make
You're
perception
dumb.
check. Make perception checks.
Is it? Okay. Is it like blocking our path?
Looks like you could get around it, but it'd be a tight squeeze.
Not very good. 7.
Okay.
I got 15.
Okay. So, Owen, you can tell that yes, it's definitely not a rock, but you're not quite sure what it is. Arkman, you can see that it has you can see that there's appendages on it, like limbs, for sure. Like you could see from the side you're on, there's about 4 of them. They're kind of curled under and it's asleep. You can see a bunch of spikes on its back, and you could tell what seems to be like almost a lizard-like mouth, and there's this tail wrapping around, and it's just kind of chilling there, almost like it's asleep.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. And stop the other guy, put out my torch as quick as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna whisper to him and be like, hey dude, that thing up ahead, do you see that?
Oh yeah, that thing that's not a rock, but I can't quite tell what it is.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's like a fish out of water, something like that. It's got like tentacles or some crap. Ain't touching it.
Tentacles.
Something like that, man. I'm telling you, ain't good.
Make a history check, Arkman.
I'm making a history check. 18.
From what you can tell, maybe some of your books you've read in your education, is that this possibly might be either some form of a giant lizard or a basilisk.
So this, yeah, totally sketchy lizard thing. Trust me, it's basically a fish. They both live by water. So, how big was that blob? Like, how big was it? Like, does it cover this whole like tunnel, or was it just kind of smaller?
Give me a moment.
That's
around. It was pretty big. You could say large.
So is it covering this whole like tunnel as it comes through this way? Do you think would it do that?
You're not. Make a wisdom check, intelligence.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you could tell that pieces of it would probably be taking up most of the tunnel, but the main mass would definitely be where it's centered or what it's headed towards. So it would seem, you could get around it, but
so like if I like was on top of the ceiling, then would it notice me if I hid?
Depends on how you can. From what you can tell, is that ooze used its like sense of feeling to feel like where you guys were at, rather than any other senses.
Okay, in where we're at, from what I can notice in the dark, I can't notice much. I'm gonna whisper to actually Owen and be like, hey, is there like a crevice in the wall anywhere that you can see, like a hole that the ooze wouldn't get into?
No.
Yeah. There is not.
Like a small crevice like this, like, not big.
Yeah, there is one. It's by the basilisk.
It's
like
the basilisk.
Like the crevice
It's a
is like
basilisk.
it's the basilisk, and then the tunnel.
Basilisk.
There's a crevice right there. How do you basilisk?
Basilisk.
There's a crevice by the basilisk.
Basilisk. Whatever, man.
Okay, you're messing me all.
Get
I
outta
don't even know how to
here.
say it now because Bunch is messing me
there.
all up. Basilisk.
I do not want to get over by it.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper to him and be like, "What do we do?"
Turn around.
I was thinking we could hop in my bag of holding for like 2 minutes, and hopefully the
I don't
ball
want
will
to.
go
I
to the
do not want to
basilisk.
get in there.
I know I don't either, but I don't know of anything else. I don't want to die.
It's not made for people.
It can hold us for like 3 minutes. We might lose a limb, but hey, a limb's better than a head.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna turn around and just walk away.
Okay, what about the
From what? Which direction are you walking?
Away from the basilisk.
I'm gonna grab onto Owen and kind of hug and be like, "Take me." Because I put out my torch, I can't see a thing.
I'll grab one of his hands and put it right above my butt, hanging onto my pants, so it's like on like a button.
Okay, I take it.
So it's almost like he's grabbing my butt.
And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna as well reach in my bag and pull out a vial. Go into my alchemy bag and pull out a vial of alchemist fire. Good.
Perfect. All right, so now
Go
back
slowly.
we're gonna pause on you guys. Now we're gonna go to Lilith and the goblins.
That's a good name.
You guys should start a band. All right. So as you guys are running, the goblins are a little bit ahead of you because you took a back up and then a run at the crevice. And you can tell they get to like this makeshift bridge. Like you can see the goblins are just running right over it and it's rickety tickety. But you can tell the goblins seem to think it's pretty safe and they're just going over it. And there's a couple goblins lagging behind you with you. And you can see Traub get to the other side, and he's looking at you, and then he's looking at the supports on his side, and then he looks at you again.
Sucker.
And he starts to. Then he pulls out a knife and starts to cut the rope.
Oh, dirty bugger.
I'm
And then
like,
he yell,
you suck. And I'm gonna run and try to still get out, to go on this bridge while I still have time.
Okay. So as you're getting on the bridge, they both cut the ropes.
What?
But the half of the bridge you're on stays up because its ropes are connected to your side, and then this side of the bridge over here, right? There's ropes connecting it to over here, and these are the ones that cut. So this rib just goes and falls down this huge crevice, much bigger than the last one. And so now you're on the edge of this bridge. There's goblins next to you. They got their hands up in the air, cackling and goblin, and you just see Traub just kind of give it like a little salute, and then they all take off down the tunnel.
Why?
Because they hate you.
Why? Okay, well, can I... Wait. So, where am I then?
So you look as you make a perception check.
Perception is... 8.
So you could tell that, you're on half of a bridge, everything I've explained to you. You look to the left, and the crevice seems to stop there. But it's sheer, so if I can explain, so here's the crevice, right? Here's the bridge, and it's half of it's gone now.
Yes.
Now to your left, the crevice stops like this.
Oh.
You see, there's this massive cliff face, and then the crevice right here, and then going the other way, the crevice just keeps going. It seems, but
Okay.
there would
So I have 2 crowbars. Do you think I would be able to go to the end of the crevice? To the end of the crevice and cross the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you can tell from looking at it. Yeah, there seems to be. It looks like it's climbable if you can traverse it well enough.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try and do that.
Are you're just gonna go straight across, just going for it?
Totally. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
make an athletics check or acrobatics. Up to you.
I'll do acrobatics.
Let's do it, girl.
You can make it.
I am not kidding, guys. I am not touching it. Like, literally. It's a 20!
I thought you got that one. I was like, well,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Farewell, Alexa. Farewell, Lilith. I hope you had a good life with those goblins.
It really looked more like, oh my gosh, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's the look I thought it was too. I was like, oh.
I was just trying not to hit my head again.
All right, so you just for some reason you're using these crowbars like climbing tools, and you just find the right spots to hit these things,
Oh my gosh.
and you are just doing perfectly, and you go right across, and you're able to land perfectly on the other side. And then
Nice.
the two other goblins, that got stuck on the side with you, they're just kind of looking at you, like help, but they can't speak common. They're just like, that's what they're doing. All right. So
I
we'll go.
can't do anything.
And so now,
Actually, I don't care about them. I'm just going. I
There you
forgot.
go.
Sorry, I forgot
Ruthless.
that.
All right, Lilith and the goblins. We'll take a pause there. Now back to Arkman and Owen and the basilisk.
Okay, well,
You guys have just been
Walk.
traversing backwards, right?
walking away from this basilisk
Okay.
Yep.
And as you continue,
quietly.
Yeah, quietly. For sure, quietly.
Soft footsteps.
all right, make stealth checks.
Oh gosh. Oh dang it. That's not good.
Come on. Oh no, where'd my... No, don't fall off the edge.
So I got an 8.
Okay.
So that's not bad. 8's not bad, right?
7.
Hey, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
so
I should've just took the one that rolled off the table.
No, you can't take that one. That's cheatsies. That's cheat.
No.
I know.
can't do it. So as you guys are going down, he's got a hold of your belt, and he can't really see how fast or slow you're moving. So your paces, you're just kind of like he's just pulling on you, and you guys are making all this shuffling noises, and then you guys begin to hear back from where the basilisk was, just some like something is slowly moving up, like it just got woken up. And then as you guys are going ahead, you guys hear some make perception checks.
Oh, I wonder what it could be.
Oh, dude, I'm not kidding. Look at this. I can show you my
What
camera
is it?
too.
Thank
That's a
you.
nat 20 as well.
What?
Like, I
broken
rolled-
onto the ground.
I'm rolling pretty lucky. It's a nat 20.
Okay,
So-
so you hear
Hold on, bud. Hold on.
there's
I can't.
some craziness going on.
Artana, it's too loud. People are speaking too loud.
Yeah, sorry.
Gosh, what the?
Okay,
Girls.
Okay.
all right. So
I
you
got a
then hear-
natural 1, by the way.
Okay, so you don't think you think that ooze that went the other way. That went
100%.
after Lilith and the goblins.
I thought for sure it would. I think it
but
somehow cheated.
Yeah, I cheated.
Arkman. No, I rolled. I mean, it just chose a
I
path.
no,
Yep.
I didn't say you. I didn't say you, bud.
All right. So it went. You hear that noise, Arkman, and you know that ooze is right in front of you guys, coming towards you.
So, question: does my guy know
Suckers.
like how deadly basilisks are? Basilisks?
You've heard that their gaze turns people to stone.
So do I? If
The
I
gaze?
ran, if I
Wait,
ran,
wait,
if,
wait,
knowing
wait,
knowing this
wait.
knowledge, would I? If I ran past it, do I think it would attack me?
From your knowledge, yes, it would definitely attack you, thinking you were food down here in the dark tunnels.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper into Owen's ears and say, "Dude, we're done. Easy, which way we go?" I'm saying, dude, the top of my bag, and I'm gonna like stick it to the ceiling. The top of the bag, and let's hope for the best.
Okay. No.
We could be in there for 5 minutes each, okay? 5 minutes. He'll kill the bat. I'm whispering this. He'll kill the basilisk and we'd be fine. We'll run out afterwards.
Okay. I think we'd have a better chance of just trying to run past it.
Okay. Okay, I got a plan. We're gonna run up to it and.
Hold on. Yes, go for it. Never sorry.
I'm gonna light my torch and throw a bottle of Aqua Spire, and we're gonna run past it. And hopefully, the slime attaches itself to the bottle of Aqua Spire with the zombie basilisk.
Okay, I also have
Zombie.
a
Zombie
plan.
basilisk, this sketchy thing, dude. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to touch it. Already got any better plans, Owen?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. I want to cast a suggestion on the basilisk.
Okay.
Accept.
All I'm gonna say is, okay, I gotta make sure. I'm gonna just tell it. Defend yourself from this ooze and not us. Just just suggest that.
All right.
So it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What does it got to beat?
It's got to be a 14.
All right. I'll let you know what happens on the basilisk's turn.
Okay.
Basilisks.
Yes.
And then during that time, it's gonna move towards the basilisk and trying to run around it.
I'm gonna turn on my torch with the scrape of my foot still and run past it with him.
So you see, as you guys are running, you flip on the torch, and you see the basilisk moving, and you can tell that it just glances at you guys, but doesn't gaze at you, and then continues to move past you guys. I know you guys are.
I look away. I'm not looking towards that thing.
And then you can see that it just moves past you guys, and then you hear the basilisk, roar, and then you hear sloshing. And you just start, these two underground creatures just going at each other with their respective attacks.
Keep going. Run.
Wait, I kind of want to watch this. I mean, I could take bets on this probably. This sounds awesome. Yeah, but I take Owen's suggestion and run with him.
No time for ogling.
All right, you guys continue running.
I'll get some later. Thank you.
And as you guys continue running, there are these twists and turns and underloops, and it takes you a little bit, but you seem to connect to another tunnel. And in this tunnel, you look out, and you see a bunch of little goblins running by.
Hey!
Do we want to?
Little turds.
Yeah.
Do we want to announce ourselves to them? I mean, last that we know, they were friendly.
Yeah,
we only see goblins.
I mean, you're just starting to see the first few run in front. You see Trob leading the way. Okay, so you guys are gonna wait for the goblins to completely pass till you see Lilith.
I kind of want.
You don't see Lilith from your viewpoint as of right now.
I look over at Owen and I say, I kind of want to tell them to come this way, and this is the exit. Do you think they'd believe me?
I think they'd believe me.
So, what do you think about that? 'Cause if we lead them that way, that blob is gonna be slowed down even more.
I mean, they're the ones that dug these tunnels, so I think at least they did.
Well, no. They said that these tunnels are already here. Remember that? So what if they got lost for over? I mean, they were down here for a couple months.
Anyway, I think they've already run past by now.
Yeah, they're gone. Let's go.
They have run past, and there is no Lilith yet.
I tried.
And so,
I screamed out for him.
Drop. And then you hear drop he's like, who said that?
Me.
You hear a pause. You hear a pause in their footsteps, and then you just see him continue to scurry away.
Drop, come back, get back here.
Make a persuasion check.
26.
Shoot.
All right, you hear them as they pick up again. They slow down, and then you hear them all come towards you again. Trop shows up, and he's like, "Hey, what do you want?"
Back this way, go. Back, right behind us, like where we came from.
Why?
It's a shorter way. We came back to find you guys.
Kotick, is this a better way? Kotick is like, he makes a memory check, and he's like, yeah, I think that was.
I just look at Owen and be like,
Yeah, good. We're helping our friends. Yes, Archiman.
yes.
Okay, you guys take the lead. We'll wait for Lilith.
All right. They're like,
Yeah, we'll wait here for
Kotick
Lilith.
goes to say something, and then Trob is like, just elbows him. He's like, yeah, wait for Lilith. And then they all take off
Kotick
down
with
this.
us. Leave Kotick with us. We need him.
Kotick.
Just in case we get lost, kind of going back again further. If there's another tunnel in this shortcut that we just somehow missed.
All right, make a deception check.
Okay. 26.
He's like, so, okay, give me a second. I got to roll. Trob's going to roll an insight real quick.
What the heck, dude?
Okay.
He's like, he questions you, but he's like, if this way is shorter, like you guys say, then sounds good to me. And he takes off with all the rest of the goblins. There's about 10 left.
And then so Kotick is with us.
Kotick is with you guys.
Okay.
Kotick is like, you can tell he's starting to sweat. He's like,
We'll just wait here for just a little bit for Lilith. Don't worry.
Yeah, she should be along any minute. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay.
We'll wait.
Yeah, so
All
we just start waiting. We just start.
Yep.
Just for a little bit.
I kind of look at Kotick and be like, hey, so how far back is Lilith and those other guys? I mean, there's a couple more of you guys. Where are they at?
Kotick's like, she'll be here. She was just holding up the ooze for us.
Oh, she fought it? Oh, dang. Is she okay,
Really?
do you think?
She's
Yeah.
holding up the ooze.
Yep. That's what he's doing. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not
She's
What
a
now.
she,
happened,
right?
Kotick?
Not no basilisk or basilisk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait,
She's not
Like,
holding up the ooze.
she's coming. Oh, yeah, she is. He's
I
starting
kinda,
to sweat a little more.
I kind of walk up
Just
to
dripping.
I kind of walk up to Owen slowly and whisper into this. Say, "Do you want to tie him up?" Do you want
No. No. We might.
Well, we tie him up, but I just
Arkin.
carry him.
I kept him here. Okay, yeah, tie him up.
Okay. I whispered.
No.
I
Oh, wait,
whispered.
wait,
I whispered. I'm like, do you
Strap
got
him to the back.
rope?
I'll wear him like a backpack.
Do you got rope, Owen?
I do not have rope.
So,
All right, Kotick can tell you guys mean him some malintent. He was watching you guys. He couldn't hear what you were saying, but just the looks on your faces.
So
you can tell he's
he
about to
looks
take
worried.
off running.
Kotick,
so
hey,
I'm gonna.
you don't want to follow your friends right now.
Why not? That's the shorter way.
And then with that, I'm gonna pull up
You
that
know
nice
it's not Kotick.
He makes another memory check, and then he remembers. He's like, "Oh, you're right."
So before he can run away, I'm gonna try to grab him and put him halfway in my bag of holding and like cinch it such so only his head is like open. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So only his head is sticking out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, give me a second. I need to look up the rules.
I don't know if I can do that.
Something.
I don't know if I can do that or not, but if I can.
I guess.
That's my goal.
Oh jeez. Oh
What do
jeez.
you think about that, Hank? Owen? Does that sound like accurateness? Or
I mean, go for it.
But okay, sure. So you put it halfway in the
yeah,
you put
I
halfway
want to
in
grab
the
him,
bag.
like, put him halfway just so his
And he's
head.
like, and his head is just now in the bag. Just
No, not his head. The rest of his body.
I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The bag is now up to his head, and he's like,
And I'm gonna be like, Kotick, I will kill you if you don't take us out.
He's like, okay. Make an intimidation check.
So ruthless.
10.
What was it?
10.
All right. He's like, please, I don't want to die.
Then I'm
Where's
gonna,
my leg?
I'm
Where's
gonna be
my
like,
body?
shut up.
Shut your mouth.
So as you are doing this, Lilith is running by the corner, and she sees you guys. Lilith, you see this transpiring. You see, Arkman shaking this goblin in his bag of holding, with only the head showing, and you see Owen looking on as well.
Okay.
That's what you see.
I mean, I'm just I'm not gonna stop because I don't know where the ooze is, so I'm just gonna keep running. I'm like, come on, guys.
You don't even know where you're going. First of all, we got.
There's only one
We have.
way.
No, there's
We have a
two.
GPS.
There's
Goblin.
the goblin
Goblin.
one way. Then back where we came from is not the right way.
Well, duh. That's why
So
I'm running.
there's two ways.
That's why I'm running forward. Well, really though, I don't know where the monster is, so
It's back there.
I didn't ask you.
I'm just telling you.
I agree with
It's
Hank,
back that
or
way.
Owen. I agree with
I can
Owen.
see your terrifying face.
Terrifying? Wow, thanks.
Terrifying. You're terrified. Terrified.
Okay, then I slow down and I'm like, okay. And then I see
Arkman?
Kotick, and I'm like, you suck. And I just slap him.
No.
Okay, see,
He deserves it.
he gets slapped, and as you pull him away and say no, it's just, he got
Kotick,
yeah, he just gets slapped.
take us out of here.
So I'll take the lead, boys.
You just say left or right.
Okay, as this is happening, as you guys hear goblin cackles and screams from the distance of the tunnel where Arkman and Owen came from.
I run.
Go.
Yeah,
Oh.
run.
All right, you guys are running, and Kotick is intimidated enough and scared enough for his life that he tells you you guys, there's some twists and turns, but mostly from this point it's a straight path out, it would seem to be going, and every once in a while there's like a fork or a little crevice that you seem to go on, but he's like no, he just takes you down the correct path.
So
And
Good man.
Are we gonna run for months now?
no, well, make a check.
Wait.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Make a check.
11.
Okay, so you remember that the reason why it took months is because they had to explore the tunnels to find the best spot. It wasn't so much that it took months to just go and follow the right tunnel. It took months to find the right tunnel.
Okay.
But you do know that even with a few months, it will probably take at least another day or two to get out. And you guys have been at this time running for about 3 hours.
So
Whew, I'm kind of tired.
as we're running, do we go across any more bridges?
You do not.
Okay.
My side hurts. I don't
Not yet, anyway.
exercise at all.
So do we want to slow down and start walking?
Yes.
Do we really?
I'm pretty tuckered out. This goblin isn't too heavy, but I mean it's kind of awkward holding this head. I mean, it's just. I think he tried to bite me once, so I had to shake him up a little bit.
Well, it's just that once both of these monsters eat or whatever they do absorb the goblins, they're gonna follow and try to get us too. So
No, not both of them. I mean, they're gonna fight each other.
they already fought each other.
And they
Well,
might
then
be,
only the strong survive.
and maybe they'll be full by the time they eat all the goblins.
Or be very badly injured
Mm-hmm.
and need to backtrack to recuperate.
Or maybe not, and then we're dead.
Oh my gosh. We're strong people. We're strong. 3 independent people.
Women. 3 independent, strong women.
Women. Yes,
I'm a
100%.
guy though.
I can. When she says that, I cast disguise self on myself to make myself look like her.
Oh, so all of a sudden you now see 2 Liliths, Arkman.
I'm a strong, independent woman.
I'm like, I'm coming closer, and I'm
I
like
wasted a
looking
spell
like
slot for
in
that
the
joke,
mirror,
you
you
guys.
know. And I'm like,
Wow, look at me. I'm a strong, independent woman.
Oh, I'm so lost. I'm so lost.
Kotick is just he just like he just kind of looks up at Arkman like, oh, what do you want me to do?
Which one of us is the real one?
I start questioning myself. I'm like, am I the real me? Or is this the real me?
Continue forward, but at a slower pace. Not like a walk necessarily, like speed walking kind of, you know,
Yeah.
but not Olympic speed walking because that's basically jogging. But
Okay.
like speed walking for like moms that are out on the track.
Okay.
That kind of speed walking.
So you guys continue, and you're going at a decent pace now. And you go for another few hours. You can tell there's no signs of, any life at this point. Every once in a while, you come across like a little rat or, just something insignificant. And Kotick continues to lead the way. Now it's about that time you guys are feeling the exhaustion of the intensity of that encounter, as well as just been going for nonstop for this time. And you can tell this would be about the time that you would have gone to sleep at the prison. Or, well, since you were digging a month, it's about the time you guys were going to sleep with the goblins.
Do we risk resting here?
Well, if we don't rest, we're not going to be able to go for
we
much
could
longer.
just push forward.
For 2 days straight. Are you sure?
I don't know for sure how long it'll take. Do you think that we're safely enough away, or that no one's been following us this whole time?
I don't know.
How,
I guess we just have to keep the watch or whatever.
So
Okay.
my question is this: to you two, do you guys have water or like food at all?
I feel like we are out.
Do you got anything in that lovely bag of yours?
I got a goblin. I got some alchemist potions, some alchemist fire, and some alchemist acid. So, not much else.
I have some ink, an ink pen. I can drink the ink.
I've got a light hammer as well, and
I could drink some flasks of oil and eat some soap and some sealing wax.
I have a
and some
water
paper.
skin, but I don't have any water in it, so.
Oh,
I
my god.
I say if we need to get out of this, I say
Listen,
we
I'll
continue.
gather you guys kind of close together. Like, if we really need some, something liquid to just wet our throats a little bit, we can just cut into this goblin and drink his blood.
I kind of moved the bag
Oh.
away. It's okay, little buddy. It's okay.
He's starting to look real good.
Kotick doesn't hear what you're saying, but he's kind of looking at you guys nervously since he's not in on this conversation. You guys were just talking about food. He's just like, his little head is starting to freak out a little bit.
I'm actually gonna pull
I
Kotick.
saved your life.
I'm gonna pull him in here and be like, "Do you know where some food is, Kotick?"
He's like, I have a ration or two with me. Well, he looks down on himself. He's like, well, wherever meat is.
So I'm gonna kind of hold him and like reach into my bag while like past his head and like pull it out.
You do so.
Groping him.
So hey,
Along
don't
the
judge.
way.
I didn't touch his butt too much. So
Good, or else I'd be jealous.
he's mine. so I pull up the ration and I divvy it up between us four, even the goblin.
Yes, good job.
So he
Kotek's
did.
If
like,
we are in here for 2 more days, I will split that ration that I got in half, just in case.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
I will
Whoa.
say I will do the same thing that Owen is doing because Owen looks like a good leader. So yeah, there
Because
we go.
I was sick for the
Everybody save your
whole
pee
month.
to drink later.
I don't
When
want
you
to.
have to when you have to go to the bathroom, just pee into like a little cup that you make with your hands.
Water skin.
Or your water
I have a
skin.
water skin.
I don't.
I don't
Can I
either.
drink? Can I
I'm
drink
not
your
gonna,
pee?
I'm not gonna let you drink my water skin. Okay, guys. So, you can go to sleep, because I only need 4 hours to fully rest.
And that's just a
So-
meditation as well.
Let's take
so I don't actually need to sleep.
rotations.
She doesn't need to sleep.
I don't
She's
need
got
to
it.
sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna hand her over Kotick in my bag of holding,
I'm gonna hug him.
and I'm be like, keep him safe, and my bag, mainly the bag. I like my bag, so
Keep him safe.
keep my bag safe. My bag of holding.
Okay.
And so as you grab the bag of holding and kind of hug him closer, you just kind of see him like just look up at you like he saw how you just ravished that ration and just he's just kind of looking up at you nervously.
As I go to sleep, you're gonna be like, it's
You're
gonna be
next,
okay,
little one.
Kotick. Oh man, he's gonna die. I don't want him to die. I want to keep him.
All right, so you guys all take a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You do so, and Lilith throughout the night. You see that Kotick, he even takes a little rest. He's breathing in and out, and you would think his chest would be rising up and down, but the bag of holding just seems to do nothing.
Okay.
So
Oh gosh, it's
Hopefully
great.
he's still
yeah.
alive.
Oh shoot.
Oh man,
We make it through the night.
you make it through the night. You guys get the benefits of a long rest. All your health points are up to top notch, and you have regained half of your hit die. Meaning that since you have 3, we'll round down, so you've regained 1 hit die if you've been using your hit die in short rests.
I haven't even.
I used mine
I
once.
didn't have to heal anything at all. I was already at full hit points, and I didn't use any hit dice.
I'm special.
Cool. Well, you guys. Yeah, you guys seem. Yeah. All right. You guys, you do. So why you guys are you gonna do it? So you've done your 4 hours of meditation, Lilith. There are 4 hours that you're fully awake while these guys are asleep. Are you gonna do anything?
Well, I kind of want. There's nothing to do. It's the tunnel, and everyone's asleep.
I just thought I'd ask.
Don't touch my things.
I'm
You,
just
you almost
gonna.
you almost feel like Owen would not want you touching his things.
Well, okay.
Especially
I'll probably
my liar.
just think about my life and just
About my
cry.
life.
cry while no one sees me.
Don't
Oh.
cry for me, Argentina.
All right, so you guys wake up. You can see, Lilith is just kind of sitting there, looking at you guys as you guys wake up. Kotick he's like at first he seems really scared. He's like, where's my? Oh, and then he remembers, he's halfway in another dimension.
I hope no one eats him there. Because I would be really jealous. I would want to eat him.
Unless Arkman's got another creature in there, just chilling.
Don't worry about it. I have a lucrative business.
And then you see Kotak's face. It kind of gets. He's like you can tell like if he were going to try to like be grabbing his throat, that's what he'd be doing right now. And he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Oh.
And you can tell he's like he's like my neck. Like you can tell like he's struggling. That's what you could tell.
Your neck?
My neck, my butt.
Do I see this?
Arkman.
Yeah, you do.
You
do see this.
I pull him out of the bag.
So you do. So did you grab his head or did you reach in for him?
I'm gonna reach in for him completely.
Okay, so you reach in for him and you're able to pull him out, and you can see that there's actually part of his neck seems to have been like starting to rip apart.
What the heck?
Shh. It's okay, Kotek. I'm gonna hold on to him and like be like, you're gonna stay with us now, aren't you?
He's like, yeah. Just don't put me back in there.
I won't put you back
Sure
in
ain't
there.
going backwards.
I want to intimidate and be like, Kotek, I'm your boss now. If you do anything wrong, you're going back in the bag. I want to like intimidate him.
Make an intimidation check.
7.
He's like, yeah. Of course. Anything you say.
And I want you to call me boss from now on.
Okay, boss. It's, yeah.
I want you to call me boss number 7.
Make an intimidation. Well, intimidation or persuasion, either one.
Oh, persuasion, 100%. 24.
He's like,
gosh.
He's like, boss number 7.
Don't forget it.
Of course, boss number 7.
Okay.
He's like, should we go?
Let's roll.
All right. So, over the next couple days, he just kind of, you could tell he's listening at the wall, and you just continue. And it's about another day, and you hear flapping of wings coming towards you guys.
Yay!
And you see something come off in the distance. It's really small. And as it gets closer, you can tell that it's in the tunnel.
I pull up my light crossbow and get ready to aim and shoot.
I start whistling.
And you can see that as it's getting closer, it's crimson in color. And you can tell that it seems to be a bird of prey.
Dude, that's a death bat. I want to shoot.
What?
All right, roll the hit.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't want to shoot. I mean, like, kind of. Does it look dangerous?
Make a history check.
5 plus 8.
You're like you kind of think about it. And you're like, you might have heard of a bird like this that is very dangerous, but you're not quite sure.
Am I behind Owen and Lilith? Or am I in front?
I imagine you were probably, since you were commanding the goblin,
so
you were probably in front.
So I'm gonna like crouch down, load up my crossbow, and get ready to shoot. Then once I can actually see it properly, I'm gonna probably fire an arrow at it.
All right, cool. Lilith, what's the name of your hawk?
I actually didn't think of it. Crap. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, Owen, you're the best with names.
You want me to name your bird?
Yes, please.
The bird is a bloodhawk, just a little, it's got crimson. Yep.
Bloodhawk. Just give me some. Keep going. Give me a little bit of time. Can't just make it up right off the top of my head.
So I found it, and it was like almost dead, but I saved it, and now it's with me. And it's like, it has like huge claws, right? It's
Yeah, it's a decent sized bird.
It's famous for its whatever.
Yeah.
Famous
its
for its
crimson-
whatever.
For its crimson feathers and aggressive nature. It fiercely attacked almost any animal, stabbing it with its dagger-like beak.
Cool. You just call it Red.
I have a suggestion. What about like since you did say that you could call it breath, like the breath of life?
Mm.
You know, that was just my suggestion. I like red too.
What about
Hey, what was that one Russian guy? The Red Baron or something like that?
Red Baron? That's like the fighter pilot in World War One.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Nope, that was definitely not Russian. Was it Russian?
No.
Communist Red.
Actually, how do you guys call Russian spies? Is it like Red Scare or something like
Yeah, the Red Scare.
that?
That's something. No, that's a legit historical thing. The Red Scare or something like that.
I think Red is a good name.
Okay,
All right.
let's just call him Red.
Red. All right.
What's up, Red?
You see Red flying towards you.
I look at Arkman and I'm like, you shoot and I'll kill you.
You kill him, I'll kill you.
That's my freaking bird.
That's great. Don't you kill Arkman.
I like you, Owen. We're friends. I got your back. You got my back.
We took the
All right,
same
and-
path.
We did. This is an inseparable bond.
All right, so the red comes up and like lands on your, on your arm and kind of nuzzles you, and then looks at Arkman and gives it like a kind of bites at him and like not like like he's going to attack, but he's like just like doing like a what's up kind of thing.
I could kill that bird. One
I
shot.
just, I just kind of like run the fingers through the feathers, and I'm like, I missed you.
I mentioned I could make that
Where
bird
the
flaming if
F
you'd
did this
like.
thing come from?
So as you are thinking that, Owen, you take a good breath of air, and you can smell like a smell that you guys haven't smelled since the prison. Fresh air.
I was thinking poop as well. I was
like, hold on. I'm sure we've been pooping. The accumulation of 20 people's poop is really what it was.
So, and as you guys continue onward, after a night's rest and no other encounters other than Red,
Oh gosh, thank you.
you guys make it out of the tunnel.
Yay.
Is there sunlight?
You could, you could see there's sunlight. It's almost deafening. Well, not deafening, blinding
Is there
to your eyes as you
I can't
as you kind of adjust as you guys.
Is there
Can I put my dark, like,
You have
hooded
sunglasses?
whatever thing?
Yeah.
No. I'm guessing that's like
I should be.
Is that nice?
whatever. How to call it?
Okay, I will.
Cloak.
Putting your hood up to give you like a little. Yeah.
Friends.
Yeah, I'm already black. I don't need any more sun.
Hank
eyes.
Sana Parkinson.
burn. My eyes. These eyes.
I will.
I'll cut your throat. Stop.
All right, give me 1 moment. Sorry,
Whose
guys.
throat? These eyes will never be the same. Sounds like something.
we
These
lost him.
eyes.
Stop.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm the bard. That's what I
You're
do.
the bard.
Yeah, he's gotta sing.
I'm like, sing me lullabies while I'm trying to sleep for the first time.
The hurting's on me, yeah. I would never be free. That's all I got right now.
Okay.
These eyes. That's like
Am
the
I
only
able to
part of
fall
the song I
asleep,
actually know. It's up to you, I think.
I think
I mean,
I
it's
haven't
kinda-
slept in a long time.
Kind of like the middle of the day.
You guys see or hear me?
We
We
can't see you,
I
but
hear
we
you.
can hear
We
you.
can't see you.
I'm back.
These eyes
So I'm back.
are
Um,
crying. These eyes
Oh,
are
sorry about
saying
that.
I'm
All
lost,
right.
but they're never
That was a
gonna
nice
see
little
another one
intermission.
like I had with
So-
you.
The sunlight is blinding. You guys can see. You can finally hear life again. The whistle of birds and the chirping, and you can see there are trees. And as you look up, kind of at the mountains you come from, you can see that there's 3 distinct peaks. And Lilith, you know that these are known as the 3 peaks. They're the small little mountain range called the 3 peaks.
Oh, the 3 peaks.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, that's 3 peaks.
3 Peaks Amusement Park. Let's go.
Yep, Wargon Prison. That's the amusement park of the 3 peaks.
That amusement park.
All right. So,
I kind of want to go back to the prison, you guys.
I'm like, no one will take my freedom away.
That's fine.
I don't know,
I was
Bo.
really just wanting to depose the warden there. I think it'd be really cool.
I
That's
said we
okay.
burn it down.
Or let's just not worry about it. We can just forget
Oh.
it was ever there.
Okay, I want revenge, but
Another day.
another
We
day.
can
Alright.
say that for later.
So, the little goblin's still with me, right?
he is. He's sitting there, and as you guys have been talking and looking around, make a perception check.
Who?
Arkman.
7 plus. So 10.
So you can see that Kotick. Actually, give me a second.
Give me a checker.
Kotick is nowhere to be seen.
Mm,
Ah,
What's your guys' passive perceptions?
15.
13.
Lilith, you see that there's a few bushes that rustle as you see a little goblin foot go through them.
I'm like, you little rat. And I'm like, guys, Kotick is trying to get away.
Hold on. Are you just trying to get away? Kotick, are you just going to the bathroom?
Oh my gosh.
Need some privacy behind that bush? Kotick?
He make an insight check.
Insight. 23.
He's like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And you can totally tell he's full of it.
Kotick, you come back here right now.
Make a. How are you saying that? Intimidatingly or more persuasively?
Exactly how it came out of my mouth.
All right, roll for persuasion.
13.
Kotick. You see him shamefully come out of the bushes. It's the second critical fail that Kotick has made.
Oh
this
my
night.
gosh.
Kotick?
The first critical fail was when he was trying to remember if that was the correct path that you guys are deceiving him in.
Yay, Kotick!
Hey, Kotick, why are you trying to run away?
He's like, I mean, we kind of left Lilith behind to die, and you guys, I mean,
Did
you guys
you
were
do
kinda-
that, Kotick?
I mean,
Was that your
I-
decision?
no, Trob told me to cut the rope, and I had to.
Kotick, it's okay. We're family now.
Listen, we've spent the last month together digging in a hole. There's a reason I saved your life over any other goblin. It's 'cause I
Oh
took-
wow, so you can
Don't try
get
to
a
run
goblin friend, but I can't,
don't.
right?
No,
I want him just to
Kotick.
stick around on my foot.
Kotek is mine and Owen's.
I'm so mad at you right
You have
now.
a hawk. The blood
I'm so mad at you
sketchy
right
hawk.
now.
Listen, I don't want him hanging around me. I'm just telling him he shouldn't be running away. I saved his life.
I'm keeping him next to me. I want to grab him, put him on my shoulder, and be like,
Okay,
we're
as
partners.
I just don't want
He's
him running off to tell other people about this.
Yep.
Mostly.
Kotick's like he's like
Hmm.
okay. So make
Really?
make a deception check against
Me?
Kotick. Yeah,
Okay.
or yeah, let's make a deception.
Not very good. 10.
Okay. All right. He can tell that he's like, oh, well. He kind of touches his heart. He's like, oh, no one's ever treated Kotick so nicely.
That's right. And I go and pat him on the back.
He's like,
You did good helping us to get out of here today. What are you planning on doing now?
well, I mean, I guess I'm planning to stick with you guys because you guys won't let
Oh
me
my
leave.
gosh, I miss you so much right now.
I mean,
But
I just didn't want you running off on your own without saying at least a proper goodbye.
oh, of course. Well. I mean,
Because you were kind of shifty over there. I didn't know if you were going to run off to do something that would be harmful to us. That's all I was really wanting to do.
no, I was just gonna head back to my legion.
Mm.
No, yeah.
What?
No, Kotek, you're gonna stick with me, and we're gonna split our profits 50-50-ish.
I mean, Kotick really would. I mean, Kotick probably won't make it alone, but I would like to return to my legion.
Yeah, we'll go back
Okay.
someday.
Bye.
Well,
Okay.
I want to keep Kotek. I want to keep.
Will you take Kotick back to his legion?
Yeah, someday.
no.
Never.
Okay. You said
Yes.
someday. Make a. Is that what you're saying? Is someday?
Yeah, someday. Yeah. So deception
Make-
check and
deception.
19. So hold on. 19 plus 1 second, please. So 21.
He's like, oh well, someday's better than no day. Kotick going by himself.
Yeah, exactly. You could get swooped up by that hawk over there, and I point to the blood hawk.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. I'll stick with you guys.
Kotick, I'll eat you if you stay.
No,
Make it-
I'll
I
protect
will
you.
join in on the eating because I'm hungry.
Make an intimidation check with advantage. With
Okay.
advantage.
I'm trying to find my intimidation. Yeah, it's good that it's with advantage. Okay, it's 16.
Yeah, he's like, he looks at Arkman. He looks at both of you guys. He looks at Arkman's size. He's like, he looks at Lilith especially, and he's like, he just starts to take off running. And then you could tell your hawk is like, instincts are kind of kicking in, and you could tell it's looking at you, it's like looking between you and the goblin.
I'm like, go ahead.
so the Bloodhawk takes flight, and you can see Kotick looks behind it, and he's running, and you can see he dives into some bushes, and he's gonna make a stealth check, and he does pretty well.
Live, Kotek, live.
I like playing a crazy character. It's so much easier.
And he hides. You guys cannot see him, but the Bloodhawk, you could tell, just zooms in and goes in for the attack. And you can tell it misses. He's able to dodge out of the way, and he tries to swipe back at it, but misses. And then finally, you can see the hawk grabs him by the shoulders and picks him up, and then drops him, and then goes down again to attack, and rips out his throat and goes into the bushes, and you could just hear just the gurgling of a dead goblin as well as a hawk feasting.
Cool.
I just want to look at Lilith and be like, you owe me a goblin. And make sure she understands just by looking at her. I want to be like, you owe me a goblin now.
All right. Make an insight check, Lilith.
14.
Yeah, you could tell just from the look of Arkman. He's like, "Hey, you owe me a goblin."
Okay.
Along with his words.
I'm gonna be
No, I
like.
don't have to, I'm not saying it. I'm just looking.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
He wanted to
I'm just like, I'll get you a filthy goblin. But this one really tried to kill me, so
Okay.
I can't forget that.
I still want a goblin. I still want a goblin.
So
I'll
then,
get
so
you a
the,
goblin.
so you
yeah,
guys
know what?
realize
I
you,
want a
you-
Pegasus, Arkman, because sometimes we just don't get things that we want.
I had a goblin. Did you have a
Not anymore.
Pegasus?
Maybe, you don't know.
Yeah, you know. You dirty bugger.
You have no idea.
You're right. I don't.
Whatever,
but-
dude. When I was younger, I
Yeah?
was living with my father and my mother, and I mean, we weren't exactly poor, okay? And we were able to acquire many great and wonderful beasts. All right. But then when our family's fortune was lost, we had to get rid of them all. But I had a Pegasus at one point. Okay?
That's
So
pretty cool.
don't you dare tell me that I didn't have one. You don't know my life.
Okay, Owen, you had a Pegasus.
That was all a lie.
I know he's not
Not
making it. He's not making any insight check against it.
Nope. You had a Pegasus. You had a Pegasus.
I did.
Well,
I get super jealous. I'm like, I never had a family like that.
uh,
Now it's all gone.
All right. So you guys do realize you hear your stomachs gurgling because you guys have not eaten for a while. Those
I was gonna
rations
say,
didn't last a whole long.
I ate my second half of my ration.
Totes.
Can I,
Mm,
can
yum,
I
yum. I
look
wish-
around and see
real
if
happy I
there
didn't
are
eat this whole thing at
any,
once.
like, maybe like berries or like anything, roots.
Make a
whatever.
nature check.
12.
Yeah, you find some roots and berries, and as you're looking, your red brings you a very red-looking goblin that still looks like it has a good amount of meat on it for a goblin, of course.
Okay, I want to try and. Okay, I'm gonna look at the guys and I'm like, are you guys okay if I, like, what do you think about a fire?
Nope.
Do you think we can
Nope. Not
Blaze
at
it,
all.
girl.
start one?
No.
I mean, do you think we can start one?
No.
No?
Not at
I
all.
mean,
Why?
No, just because
I
they're
want-
close to the prison.
I don't want to run.
We're not that close, I don't think.
I'll share.
I mean, it's not like they're
I-
looking for us. I'm pretty sure they think we're dead.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Light it up, girl.
Okay.
Or
You
mine
can see
closing up
Arkman.
the nice fire.
He's looking at the goblin that was going to be his goblin that would call him boss anytime he wanted him to, and you guys start up the fire, pretty easily enough, and make a survival check on how to cook goblin.
Okay. 13.
Okay. So I mean, it's not the best goblin that you probably could have cooked, but it's good enough to eat.
Okay.
Gobble them up. Kobayashi.
I asked the guys if they want some.
Yes, and I grab an arm.
Okay.
I grab a heart.
Why? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
honestly.
just kind of go over to and look in the for some bushes and look for something to eat, like some nuts or something.
make a nature check.
Oh, that's not that. That's not that. That's 18.
Okay, yeah, you're able to find like some edible nuts.
And I just kind of
Nice.
go sit by them and just start eating the nuts.
Mm.
I'm like, yummy.
Hey, Arkman. How are them nuts?
Salty. Why? Real salty.
So you guys are all now fed up, and The Bloodhawk looks satisfied. Everyone, and Lilith, you're not 100% familiar with the region of the immediate region near the Three Peaks, but you do know there is a city a little north of here. Can't quite remember its name at this time, but you do know there is some settlement a little north of here.
Okay, I tell the guys that I know that there's a city there. And I'm like, do we want to go through it? Or
Yes.
Before.
do we want to split? Like, do you guys even have lives or something? Like, what were you planning to do after the prison and that kind of stuff?
Well, probably can't go back to where it was before since they thought I murdered someone.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, same here, probably as well. Well, I don't know. They just kind of picked me up randomly. I wasn't even in my main city, so.
You're in Rickshire.
Yeah, Rickshire. So I mean,
Rickshire.
I can't go back there, but I had no plans. I was just trying to get some money.
Hmm.
But
Well, so we're going then.
yeah,
I'm
I'll
guessing.
follow you. I mean, I got
I
nothing
mean,
better
if
to do.
it's the closest town, that's where I want to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I think I can find the path, the way to it?
Make a survival or nature check.
Let's see. I'll do survival. 18. 18.
What was it? 18? Yeah. You can kind of look around and you can tell the general direction of where you need to go.
Okay, I'm like, I think I know where I'm going, and I'm also gonna send Red to fly and maybe see if we're going in the right direction. You know what I mean?
I love that name now. I'm really attached to it.
Yeah, it is a good name.
I know he's the best.
Yeah, and it's a crimson red bird. It's how perfect.
And I'm Russian.
Yeah.
Red Commie.
Beautiful. Well, so we will pick up next time when you guys make it to the city.
Yeah.
Or maybe something will happen to you guys on the path to the city the name you can't quite remember at this time.
So
I don't even know if we want to go to the city anymore.
as we're going there, can I look along the way for alchemy supplies that I can just kind of pick up?
I'll help him if
sure,
I can
yeah.
tell that he's doing that.
And just so I can make some more potions.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay, great.
And I'll let you know what you find next time.
Great. And
Cool.
anything valuable as well along the way, maybe an old diamond or something like that laying on the road.
Sure. You can be looking for that. All right.
Help him find this diamond.
See, Owen's in it. I'm in it for the money, so.
All right. I'll have you make a nature check next time.
Okay.
So.
Great.
Next
thank you
time
for all
on-
who.
Our show
Yes.
with
All right.
the traveling group of
Who are call themselves.
We didn't die.
But seriously, thank you for all who watch or will watch this.
And
Catch
who
you
were
next time.
watching it, thank you for joining in.
Okay.